all. Now Lorraine Kelly has released a brand new workout DVD and no excuses. She's on a mission to persuade us all to get our trainers on. It's so lovely when you come in here.
It's really strange because normally I'm watching you have a cup of tea.
Yeah,
It's lovely.
So listen, you are back.
Gosh,
here we go again. So
I know.
this is a brand new you.
Yeah.
What I'm impressed about is that people release a DVD and then they do it and then you never hear from them again and that's it.
And you probably get...
Exactly. But here you are, you're back and you've done it.
Well, it's part of my life now though, Holly.
Yeah.
I really look forward to my classes. You know, we just do, as you know, we go to the local church hall and we work out and we all get hot and sweaty together, and we wanted to show a class in this DVD, and to be honest we weren't going to do another one. It was just that everybody asked and we thought...
Well, the lovely thing is that loads of people said, if you haven't got a gym near you, or it's too expensive, or there isn't a class in the local village hall or whatever, you've actually brought the class to them. It's like going to the class.
It's the nearest thing you get to experiencing that, and of course we're really lucky because we've got Maxine just across the road from us, but you know, if you live in Aberdeen or Cardiff or Belfast, you don't, and this is a chance to join us, to join the gang, because we are a gang, very supportive gang as well.
And she is kind of the linchpin of this, isn't she?
She's incredible. I wish I could bottle the energy and enthusiasm of Maxine Jones. Honestly, it's extraordinary. I've never known anybody so positive about everything.
Yeah.
And actually, I know it's great for going and to keep fit and to feel better, but actually mentally I feel better as well.
Yeah,
you know,
it's so good.
Such a stress buster. You know, what's not to like about shaking your tush to Beyonce?
You say that, and I agree with you. I do agree with you, but it's the upkeep of it.
Yeah.
And you've sort of, the nice thing about you also is that you weren't always like this. It's not like you've just been one of these lucky people that loves to exercise, because you weren't. I mean, this is...
I was a big lass. I was, and I was unfit as well. I really was a big lass
by any stretch of the imagination.
Oh, jeez. Would you look at? I think I look older then. That's about 15 years ago. And I think I look older then in that tartan malarkey than I do now.
You look fabulous now.
You look like Jane Seymour in that other picture that we just showed then on the right.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Like a Bond girl. You're turning into a Bond girl.
No, a Bond woman. A Bond woman. But no, it's great fun. It's great fun and I enjoy it. And that's the main thing. You've got to enjoy exercise or you'll just go off the rails. Because you know that everybody right now, so many people have joined gyms and things. And that's great to have that, you know, to have that desire to get fit. But the fall by the wayside if you don't like it. If it's a penance and a punishment, you won't like it.
So the way it works, there's sort of two parts. The first bit is a tutorial with all the moves.
Yeah, Maxine shows you how to do it, so you can release your inner diva, as she says.
Okay.
We've all got divas inside us.
I believe that.
Just waiting to burst out.
And then the second part is the class.
Yeah.
And that's kind of broken up into 4 parts if you don't want to do the whole shebang.
Sure, because if you're just starting out, you can do a little bit and then build up to the whole hour. And then what I want people to do is to take pictures of themselves afterwards and to join our gang, because we always take pictures afterwards, looking all hot and sweaty and dishevelled.
Oh, okay, because
that's quite an important thing as well.
But it's allowed.
Because,
it's allowed to be like that, you know?
Because people sort of expect the Photoshop perfect pictures.
No. See, that drives me crazy. It really does, because nobody... I always remember talking to supermodels saying, look, we don't even look like that. We don't recognise ourselves in magazines because it's all been airbrushed and, you know, we expect hair and makeup and all of that. And I think it's really important to show people what you look like, what we all look like, and what we should look like. It's all right to be hot and sweaty. I mean, I look like a fog warning light, you know, bright red and hair all over the place. And that's as it should be.
It's proof that you're moving and you've done something.
What about food? Because you don't really believe in diets.
I don't like diets, Phil, because you know, I really don't. I don't think they work. I think it's all about portion control, to be honest. Something my husband doesn't have, because you know he's a brilliant cook and he cooks for me. And I always say to him on a Friday, how many people are coming round? Because and it's like, no, it's just you and me. But you've got mountains of food, like Desperate Dan portions of food. You know, it's just crazy. Portion control and just not snacking so much and just being sensible.
Do you still have the chocolate by the sofa downstairs?
I've got a certain chocolate bar. I've got quite a few behind the cushion. I keep them just in case, because you never know when you might need it. Because I think a little bit of what you fancy in all walks of life.
Well, this particular chocolate bar does have coconut in it.
When you're 5 a day.
Exactly. Something else with you is your style, as we saw in that picture, your style has changed.
Oh, just a
an awful lot. People have really noticed it. But you said that actually, as you've got older, in the last year, you've worn clothes that you would never have dreamt of.
I have, Holly. I've worn things like, you know, without sleeves and shorter, and you know, I never would have had